Well, the Minnesota Wild would not let this underrated two-way player get away as the franchise has extended Joel Eriksson Ek to an 8-year, $42 million extension, excuse me. And Eriksson Ek is one of the most underrated players in my eyes that plays in the NHL. This is a really, really good signing. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the long-term contracts, but for the value, it's really good. In the past 2 years, I think are the reason why Minnesota might have done this. You know, he's pushed his value up, and I think he went from a guy that was underrated, still is underrated a little bit, but to being possibly a guy another team would consider a free agent catch that they just have to have. So I think that might have been something that they were looking at there. Now, his offensive game may not be as exciting as some players in the league, like, you know, Sidney Crosby, Connor McDavid, all that good stuff. But because of his defensive abilities, he's able to turn defense into offense. He actually was 25th in the league. I think he was tied with Barzell for individual high danger chances for. Just came off his highest point total ever with 30 points in 56 games, if I am correct. And got more points this year in less games that it took him to get 29 in last year. And he averaged over half a point a game, which is good. He's 24. I think his offensive game has plenty of room to grow. As you know, offensive knowledge, all that good stuff. Just your ability to get a feel for the offensive game in the NHL with the space and the speed of the game can always be an issue. But yeah, I think it should be able to grow from there. And let's not forget he didn't score a power play goal in 68 minutes of time on the man advantage. I expect him to maybe get another goal or two because of that next year. He's probably going to have to shoot more on the power play, though. He's only registered 7 shots. We'll have to see. Either way, maybe this is a sign that the Wild are desperate to keep Kirill Kaprizov as they want to show him, okay, we are committed to the long-term future. We gave Eriksson Ek an 8-year deal. We are committed to having a good team around you because, you know, the rumors about him going to the KHL. Now, however, besides that, we can talk about how the value for this deal is really good because Eriksson Ek will only be making $5.25 million a year, and he has surpassed that in terms of his total value offensively and defensively the past 2 seasons alone for that. So this is really great. And again, this is a signing that maybe makes the new Calder winner, Kaprizov, more likely to stay in the state of hockey. Who knows? But overall, big signing for Minnesota. Very happy for them. Again, the length, a little bit too long for me for the length of the deal. With it being 8 years, he's going to be 32 when it ends. It's all right, though, but overall, Joel gets a fat stack of cash, and Minnesota keeps a young, exciting player, a desperately underrated player, and a two-way player that, you know, should get more credit in general overall in Minnesota for 8 more years. That's good for the team, but guess what? Good for merchandise sales as well. Let me know what you think of this signing down below. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. Everybody stay safe, have a great night, and stay away from COVID, all right? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.